So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my unpopular opinions about online school, like about back to school, online school versus in-person classes and all that. I'm going to be talking about like the whole COVID situation, the pandemic and all that. So yeah, I'm going to be going in on this video. So, grab your snacks, on your juice and all that and keep watching. But before we get right into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on your girl whenever I post for y'all. And don't forget to check out all my social medias, which will be in the link in the description below. And without further ado, let's just hop in it. I wrote a whole ass list of what I'm going to be talking about because, bitch, I got like a whole thing to say, like a whole lot of things to say. A lot of these females on YouTube keep saying, oh, like junior year for high school was so fucking stressful. Like, honey, no, it's like junior year is not even stressful at all. I mean, yeah, I get it when you go, like, when you're applying to colleges or universities and all that, they look at your junior year grades, like seeing how you did and all that, if you did good or not. Like, they really look at your grades and all that. But junior year, that shit was not stressful. Honey, I was chilling in my junior year, bro. I had a spare in my first semester and I was chilling. Like, I'm more stressed in my senior year than I ever was in my junior year. In my junior year, bitch, I was chilling. I was going out with my friends. I was doing all type of shit. I was even skipping my classes. Not that I'm suggesting y'all to skip your classes. Y'all better be going to your classes, I swear. But anyways, junior year, that shit was not stressful. That was like the most easiest year ever out of every, like, freshman was but junior year, that was chill, bro. Like, I was chilling in junior year. I wasn't even stressed about nothing. I had like the chillest classes. I'm in my senior year right now, and this bitch is beating my ass. She's literally beating my ass every day from left to right. I think about all these things because once you graduate, you done with school. You finna be an adult now. You go into adulthood. So you gotta think about all these things in your senior year. That's the only thing that's stressful. Senior year is the only year that's actually stressful out of every one of them. Like, freshman year is chill. Junior year, oh my gosh, that shit was so chill. Man, I wish I could go back to my junior year because I really wish I could relive junior year because that shit was chill. It was so lit, bro. I swear. All these things that they talking about, like, I feel like when it comes to school, they talking about you're going to carry all those things that you learned in school in your adulthood, in life in general. But honey, that's not even it. That's literally not even the case at all. Because I really feel like school is more about memorizing than it is about learning. You're not really going to have the time to carry all those information that you gathered in your high school year in your adulthood. Because in school, all you do is, like, you have tests, you have these exams, you have all these assignments to do, to memorize and all that. School, like, literally, deadass school is more about memorizing than it is about learning. Because you gotta memorize all these things. You gotta write all these things down. You gotta highlight all these information down to memorize them for your test, your final exams and all that shit, your diploma. Honey, school it's not even about learning. I mean, yeah, sure, you learn what you study, but then once you're done, like, once you've studied for it and you take the final exam or the test or the quiz for that thing that you studied for, you're not even gonna remember shit about what you studied for the next day. You're gonna be like, fuck it, I'm done. It's not that hard to wear a mask. Like, all these teachers, all the government is asking from these kids is to wear a mask. Like, come to school, wear a mask. Go out, wear a mask. Is it that hard? No, it's not. Like, bro, it's because of these kids in my school, these kids don't listen at all. They don't listen for shit. And they talking about social distance, but these kids be packed like ants. And, like, at lunchtime, these kids literally packed like ants, bro. Like, they hugging each other, they touching each other. Instead of social distance, these kids coming together. I'm like, bro, class clowns? I don't got a problem with y'all. Like, some of y'all are funny. There are some class clowns that are funny. and some that are just doing way too much. Like some, I just really be wanting to beat the fuck out of them. I be wanting to smack them, I swear. Cause some, they're naturally funny, and that's fine. But the rest, honey, if you not funny, if you don't got it, honey, shut the fuck up. Like, I swear, some class clowns, they be saying the stupidest shit. Like, the stupidest shit be coming out of their mouth. And yet they think they're funny. Like, I don't care if your mom told you funny. I don't care if your siblings, your cousin, your nephew, whoever told you was funny. Bitch, honey, they was lying to your stupid ass. They was lying to your untalented ass, okay? Because you not funny. Like, if I'm not laughing at your joke, you're not funny. I don't care what nobody says. If I'm not laughing at your joke, whatever joke you telling, if I'm not laughing, honey, you not funny. I'm the funniest person you will ever meet. But some people, they be doing it way too much. They try too hard. Like, I feel like being funny, you don't gotta try at all. You're just naturally funny. If you're not naturally funny, then shut the fuck up. Cause I swear, I don't need to hear you trying to crack a joke when nobody's laughing at your joke. You're not funny. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your mom say, your dad say, your nephew, your uncle, your grandma. I don't care what they say. They just want you to shut up. That's why they keep telling you funny. Cause they want you to shut up. Like, bro, they don't want to hurt your feelings. So that's why they lie to you, tell you you're funny when you're not funny. I honestly don't get what the point of progress report is. Like, I really, like, I don't. Like, I really don't. Like, what's the point of that? Like, really? Like, are you trying to get me to show my mom, are you trying to get me to show my mom that, oh, how I'm doing, whether I'm failing in class? You trying to get me in trouble? You trying to have me, like, get my ass whooped? Or, like what's your deal? I'm trying. Y'all, the teachers obviously see me trying. I mean, I show up to class every day on time. I show up with my books and everything. I listen, I pay attention, I write the notes and all that. And yet, somehow, that's still not enough. That's still not good enough. But they gotta do progress report. They gotta have me, like, show my parents, oh, yeah, this is how I'm doing in this class. I feel like progress report is a way to discourage me. Like, it's really a way to get my ass whooped by my mom. Like, I swear. Like, y'all see me doing good. Like, y'all see me trying. Like, I'm really trying. Like, I'm trying to show up. I'm trying to do good, trying to pass this class. But it's like the teachers, they just see that it's not enough. Y'all, I talked about this in my other mukbang, the Popeyes Mukbang, which will be in the link in the description below. When I was doing online classes, like when COVID first started, I swear, I was like, bruh, I'm done. It was so fucking hard for me to even do my schoolwork. It was hard as hell. The way, like, in online classes, they give you more work than they ever did in person. They give you more work. You got all these piles of, like, assignments that you gotta do, and they're all due, like, this week, next week, and you're like, the motivation is just not there. I swear, the way these teachers, like, they really be thinking that you don't got a life. Like, okay, I'm here if you need me. Like, bitch, these teachers, they lie. They be lying. Like, when they say, I'm here if you need me. Honey, when you email them, do they respond? No, they don't. It takes them, like, 5 to 10 business days just to respond. Like, don't, like, beat yourself up by doing online classes. Because, one, you know you're not going to do it. And two, how can you do online classes when there's so many distractions in your house? It prevents you from being in drama. Like, being involved in things that you wouldn't even want to put yourself in. Like, I swear. Because when you're doing face-to-face classes, that shit is like, you got a lot of drama. Online classes, you're not really going out, you're not really doing much, unless you're the type to, like, not really do your work and just put yourself in drama or get involved in drama somehow. Then, I mean, that's you, I guess. But, like, online classes, the only good thing about it is that it prevents you from being involved in drama, which is a good thing. That's, like, the only good thing about online classes, because it has you staying away from drama. classes over online classes. I don't care what nobody else says. Face-to-face classes over online. Especially if you're in your senior year, honey, do yourself a favor. I mean, if you're the type that's like always busy with work, you gotta do this and that. I mean, you can consider online classes. That I get. Doing online work, that shit is just that shit hard. Like, bro, online work, that's like that shit hard, bro. Cause like you don't really have anyone explaining to you how to do what to do. I mean, yeah, you got YouTube, you got Google and all that. But at this point, the only way you're gonna pass in like online classes to do your online work, the only way you're gonna pass is by like cheating. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I'm not encouraging cheating. I'm really not. But the only way you're gonna get through online class, the only way you're gonna get through those work in online classes is by cheating your way through it. In online work, when you're doing your online work, you got so much work. Like, who really got the time to be doing all that pile of shit? Who had the time to be doing all these work? Like, who? Person work, that shit is easy. Like, it's way better than online work. Like, in person work, you actually like your teachers actually explain to you what you gotta do and how you gotta do it. They explain to you, you got your notes, like you take notes in class, you do this. They explain to you step by step how to do it so you can actually understand. Instead of stressing your ass and not knowing what to do and how to do it. Like, in-person work is just... And plus, they don't give you a whole workload to do over the weekend. In fact, like now, like because of like the pandemic and everything, most classes and most teachers, they're not even like giving you a whole workload to do over the weekend. I really want to understand. Like, someone actually explained to me why the drivers at my school, like, some kids at my school, the ones that be having their cars, their racer sports cars or whatever they call it, one of these days, these kids are gonna run over someone with their sport cars. They're gonna run over someone. Because the way at my school, like, in the freaking parking lot, the way every fucking morning or even lunchtime, the way they be speeding their freaking cars is like, bro, you're really trying to run someone over, huh? You're really trying to run over someone. They be doing too much. People with cars at my school, they be doing way too much. They be speeding, thinking that it's funny, it's cool. Like, bro, you trying to run over someone? Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? Like, I really want to know what goes on in their brains. Really thinking that they're in some kind of, what are those things called? Like those, like car racing. Like, they really thinking that they're in a car racing. Like, schools should have never opened. They really should have never opened. I don't even get the point of why schools decided to open. I really thought that if they opened, like, the COVID whole thing was gonna just blow away. Nah, there has been so many cases at my school, at different schools, at my friends' schools. Like, I swear, like, there's so many cases now in every school in my city. Like, bro, like, why did the schools even decide to open? Why? Like, what was the point? Like, I swear, when I was like done with that online, when this whole pandemic thing started, like, when I was done with my online class during this pandemic, when I was done with my online class, I literally forgot about school. I was like, I never have to do school again. I never have to look back at it and remember all the struggles and all that. But nah, these schools decided to open. Like, for what? I was good. I was chilling. Like, even no matter how many hand sanitizers you tell us to put on our hands, no matter how many times you tell us to put the mask on, it's not gonna do shit. COVID's still gonna come for everyone. Like, I swear, what was the point of opening the schools? You could have just left the schools closed. Teacher's pets, look. A student who agrees with the teacher for every little thing that the teacher says, I swear I be wanting to smack them. Like, these teachers' pets are so fucking annoying, bro. And the way I got them in my classes is like, bro, like, what are you, like, do you think you're funny? Like, who are you trying to impress? Like, they be agreeing with every single thing that the teacher says and does. Like, they're like, yes, sir. Like, yes, ma'am. Like, bitch. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you're just annoying. We all trying to get through this class in one piece. In one piece. And you getting in the way. Like, you ruining that. There's nothing wrong with being late to school. There's really nothing wrong with it. Like, really, there's nothing wrong with it. But, like, there's nothing wrong with being late. Like, if you're late a few times, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But those people who really, like, they don't give a fuck about school at all. Like, they don't give a fuck about school. Like, when I say they don't give a fuck about school, they don't even bother showing up to half of their classes. They, like, so late, it's like they don't even go to the school. Like, there's nothing wrong with being late to class, to school at all. But there is a thing with not giving a fuck about it. Like, honey, because some of us actually want to graduate. Some of us actually want to get the fuck out of high school. Some of us actually want to get our diplomas and dip. Some of us actually want to go somewhere other than, like, working for McDonald's for the rest of our lives. Like, never wanting to show up and not giving a fuck about, like, your classes or none of that. Honey, you just doing yourself so dirty. When it comes to being late, when you're late to school, when you're late, don't show up to school, like, on, like, the minute you're late, don't, like, go straight to school. Like, your school starts at 9 and you're like, you show up to school around, like, maybe, like, 9:15 or 9:20. Like, honey, just wait a little bit, go to Timmy's or go to wherever your, like, corner store beside your school is. Go to one of those stores, get yourself some snacks, and then come back when it's, like, maybe 9:25 or something, like, or 10 maybe. Like, come back when it's around 10. Because, honey, when you show up when you're late, girl, when you're late, it's better to show up late with your food than to show up late with nothing at all. Like, when you're doing online classes, bro, the way these teachers will call you up every minute, every second of every day. In the morning, they'll call you. In the afternoon, they'll call you. They'll be checking up on you every day. Like, bro, I'm trying to finish up this assignment you just gave me. Why you calling me up? Like, you don't, like, it's not necessary for your teachers to be calling you every fucking minute of the day when you're trying to get something done that they already gave you. Like, bro, like, chill with all that. Like, what you doing that for? Like, I'm already doing what you assigned. Like, what else you want? I feel like in-person classes are way better than online class because, honey, at least you're not going to be lost in what you got to do. At least you're going to know what you got to do and get it done. Like, in-person classes, I recommend. Thank you guys for tuning in again with your girl. Thank you guys for watching this video. If y'all enjoyed watching me talk and all that and giving y'all facts and all that, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss out on your girl and all that. And also, don't forget to check out all my social medias, which will be in the link in the description below. And I will see y'all in another one.